my salty pecans, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Pamela, and on today's video I am going to be sharing with you all 5 essentials for new plant parents. And you're probably like, Pam, we know what we need as a plant parent, okay? I'm getting the plants, what else, what more is there? I promise you, if you just watch the video and take my advice, these 5 things are going to be so crucial, so essential in a new plant parent's journey. So if you're interested in hearing the 5 things that I'm going to recommend for new plant parents who are just coming onto this plant parenthood journey, who just got their first plant baby or first few plant babies, and they're like, okay, what do I do now? How do I keep these plants alive? I don't want to be the person that goes through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants and give up. I want to have these and have them for the rest of essentially your plant parenthood. So if you're interested in my 5 tips, then keep on watching. So welcome back, everybody. Okay, I want to get right into the first essential that every plant parent needs, every new plant parent needs, and that is a watering container, and more of a watering can, watering canteen, but an item that is designated specifically for watering your plant. And you're probably like, Pam, I can water my plants with anything. All you need is a vessel that holds water, and you put the water in there and you water your plant and you keep it pushing. Yes, of course, that is true. It is not a requirement to have a specified watering container, but I'm recommending for every new plant parent to get one because it's really helpful. It's very convenient in the way that they are designed. Specifically, not just any water container, but I like ones with like goose necks, right? These long, slender necks. So you're able to reach in all different sorts of spaces, and even depending on the container that you're trying to water, this will fit in like so perfectly for like small things, and you don't have to worry about the mouth being too wide and it, you know, it like pouring out like waterfall. It's very just so graceful, you see. And you can control where you're watering, you can control where the water is going, how much water is coming out of it. And also, I like the gooseneck one, especially, for example, when I have things that are hung up higher, plants that are hung up higher, I can just take this gooseneck and know it's gonna fit in like an awkward sort of space when I'm watering my compactas. They're very compacted plants, and it's hard to get to, you know, the base of the pot, not the base, but you know, the top of the pot under all of the foliage. But having something specifically for the watering, and the gooseneck, it's very slender, thin, small enough that it just fits in between the foliage, and I know I'm getting everywhere I want to get, and not just like splashing the water and it's running out from the sides. I'm able to control, and it's really convenient. It's really pretty aesthetically also. We can talk about that. This one I picked up from IKEA, so if I can find it, I will link it down below. The next essential, I believe, for every new plant parent is in regards to supplements and fertilizer. I use and recommend a variety of different supplements and fertilizers, but there are 2 that I personally think are very essential, and it's not the product itself, but it is what the product does. And this is a Superthrive. I absolutely love Superthrive. It's just added minerals and vitamins for your plants. So every watering session, you just put like a couple of drops of Superthrive in your container, and you let them, you know, mix it up and you water it. You don't have to worry about over fertilizing or overdoing this or that. You just know you're providing your plants minerals and food essentially every single time you're watering it. You're not just giving it fluoride filled water. And to second that, a good fertilizer is very good, very important to have in your collection moving forward if you of course plan on keeping the plants, having them thrive, having them be happy and alive in your collection, and also growing your collection. I also recommend getting some sort of fertilizer. So this one in particular is liquid dirt, and I love this product so much. I honestly see a noticeable difference in growth when I use liquid dirt to fertilize my plants. This literally is, no lie, just really, my plants really enjoy and they respond really, really well when I use liquid dirt. Also, if you are interested in using liquid dirt, I do have a coupon code with them. I'm going to leave it down here. If you're interested, it's my name, Pamella Pierre. You can type that into liquiddirt.com and you're going to get a very nice, delicious discount. So I love this product, and not because I have a coupon. This is not sponsored, but a good fertilizer, really essential, and this is really affordable too. The next item, essential for every new plant parent, that I recommend is a plant shear. Plant shears are plant shears, and it is something like this. It is specifically designed and created for plants, to cut into foliage. It is curved, it has that curved shape. So when you want to get somewhere very specifically, very precisely close near like the node, or as close to the previous leaf as you want, this is cut for it. And when you think about scissors, you're probably like, Pam, I have scissors, I can just use a regular old scissor that I use to cut papers, or I can use my kitchen shears. Yes, of course, we all know you can do that. We're not talking about obviously things that you have in your home and you're like, oh, I want to double use this. No. When we talk about plants, I really want new plant parents to try and designate these specific items for your plants and not try to cross use them in your home. You don't want to cross use them, cross contaminate them in your home. So don't use hair shears now on your plants and then use them on your papers, and then you go use them in your kitchen for your food. Like, keep kitchen shears for kitchen shears, craft shears for craft shears, and you get specific plant shears for plants. They are also cut, you know, and sharp enough to withstand whatever you need to cut in regards to your foliage. So I recommend plant shears for that reason. And it's really nice to just have something, again, just designated for your plants for when you want to propagate, right? Plants grow and we like our plants to be fuller, or we don't want leggy plants. For whatever reason you need to cut into your plant, it's really nice to just have designated plant shears. You could get them anywhere. These I found at my local drugstore, but I will try to link a couple of good shears down below for you all if you're interested. But yeah, specific plant shears are definitely recommended by me for new plant parents to have in your essentials collection. The next essential that I believe every new plant parent needs to have in their collection is a 1 gallon plant jug. So this here is my 1 gallon plant jug, and it actually has liquid dirt. This one came from liquid dirt itself, and I think you need at least one gallon plant jug in your home, because you can use that gallon plant jug for your plant mixes. So when you're mixing fertilizers, most measurements, they go by 1 gallon or like by quarts. So you can just measure out whatever you need, and you know, okay, this gallon container, you know, I have to put this much water to this many, you know, teaspoons, tablespoons, anything. So definitely recommend them. You can use gallons of water that you just buy a pull-in, you know, or baby water, and you finish it, you get your milk, you just clean that out, reuse it, keep the cap, and you have it in your collection. I definitely recommend getting like a gallon container for every new plant parent. Yes, it's ugly, but you can get something that's a bit more compact like this, or you could get actually gallon jugs. But again, getting a gallon container you need for everything. And again, we're going through this idea of keeping items specifically for plants, for plant items, and not mixing other home items, you know, and reusing them for our plants. So why would you use your lemonade pitcher to mix your you know, your fecal fertilizer, which is like worm casting or whatever, or if you need to use insecticide and you need to dilute it, why would you use your cup to do that, right? That you're gonna drink out of. Yes, you can wash it and clean it, but why? Just keep something designated for your plants, and you know you're not going to cross-contaminate anything in your home. The fifth and final essential for every plant parent is actually having the ability to have patience and learn. Yes, patience and the ability to learn is very important for every new plant parent. And you're like, Pam, oh, that is so cliche, yada yada yada. Yeah, it's cliche, but we automatically come into this hobby, right? Come into this lifestyle, honestly, and you instantly want to be the best at everything. You instantly want to succeed. You instantly want to do everything perfect. And yes, you can, but you need to be patient, and you also need to be able to learn how to be a plant parent. You need to learn what your plants need. You need to learn how you are as a plant parent. Are you a helicopter parent, or are you more of a relaxed, sort of lackadaisical plant parent? Do you overwater, or are you an underwater? You know, you have to kind of learn who you are, and it takes time, and you don't want to just get into it and just keep buying plants, and you kill it, then you get disappointed and you don't continue. No, take your time. It doesn't matter if you start your plant parenthood with 1 plant or you start with 10 plants. I recommend when you do get your plants, take time again to Google the plants that you got, how to take care of a monstera, how to take care of a euphorbia. Learn, okay, these 2 plants, they don't have the same sort of watering requirements. This one I can let get bone dry, and I'm okay with that. This I would not like to get bone dry because I'm afraid of shock. Okay, this can handle shock, this cannot handle shock. So you have to learn that as a plant parent. Not everyone automatically assumes like a desert plant and a tropical plant don't require the same care, but they do not. So the ability to have patience with yourself, patience with the plant, and also the ability to learn the care requirements for the plants, and also learn about you, learn about your style when you're getting into this sort of hobby is very important and is very essential, and will benefit you in this hobby. Again, like I said, will benefit you in your care and moving forward with how you approach the houseplant, the crazy plant parent life. So yes, I hope you all enjoyed the 5 essentials that I recommend for every new plant parent. So to recap, the 5 essentials that I personally recommend are: 1, watering containers, 1 with more of a gooseneck, 2, a 1-gallon jug for your mixes, 3, fertilizers and supplements that you can mix in your watering jug, 4, plant shears for cutting, for propagations, and just to have in your plant collection to not cross-contaminate and use other scissors, and 5, having patience and wanting to learn how to be a plant parent. Okay, also leave down below for me your advice that you, for as a seasoned plant parent, what would you tell new plant parents that they need, you know, to succeed and to make this sort of hobby, this sort of lifestyle a bit easier for them? I told you all my 5 recommendations, so you let me know down below your 5 recommendations. Okay, so thank you again, my salty pecans, for watching this video. Oh, this shirt is just like doing whatever it wants. If you liked it, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and sharing. Subscribe if you aren't already. Join this cookie family because we're pretty awesome here. Become a salty pecan. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you on the next one. Let's get growing. Bye.